think it was July 12th. It was absolutely stunning. The weather was beautiful. There wasn't a cloud in the sky. It was just crystal clear water. Just the day that every day you're out on the boat, this is the weather you want. We were out on our research vessel, the aquarium's research vessel, the Scanna. So we headed out from Port McNeill all the way up along the central coast and up just off of Prince Rupert. Looking to kind of record any types of dolphins, killer whales, other whales, porpoises, or in the north coast. We had an amazing encounter with humpback whales. So we were sitting there watching some humpback whales, taking some photos, recording some data, and just carrying on some small talk. That day the topic of conversation actually happened to be messages in a bottle.
溫哥華嘅時間10月16號星期四下午嘅3時50分，全個大家繼續留喺度。
Later in the day, it was probably mid-afternoon, we were out in search of killer whales. We had had an underwater microphone called a hydrophone in the water, and we were listening and could hear killer whales calling. We were listening, and sure enough, you know, there's a floating bed of kelp not that far off. It was a crystal clear day, so you could see just about everything. Oh look, there's a bottle in it. Maybe there's a message in a bottle, just kind of joking. So when we headed over, and as we started to get a little bit closer, I realized that it was paper, and this was a message in a bottle.
Hi, okay. Okay, yeah. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Show it to me. Oh, this is how it already looks like. Let me do a close-up.
I'll kind of recognize it.
Yeah.
The barnacles that were growing up that were hanging down, hanging down.
I was just...
Well, yeah.
Yeah, they were a couple inches high.
Yeah, they were quite pretty.
I was hoping you would have saved the barnacles too.
We might have. They might
You
still
have?
be on the boat.
Oh, well, that would be great, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. Once I passed that first day of not breaking it open, I decided that I couldn't do it. I had to wait until I could get the paper out. So. We were able to get the USB key fell right out. And they have the really long tools that they were able to kind of take it out through the neck.
The same kind of tools they reach into your throat to get something out of your stomach.
Okay.
And we just kind of slowly made our way up the coast and then headed out into the middle of Hecate Strait.
This is Hecate Strait.
This is Hecate Strait, yeah.
So we were happy that the weather improved as we went further up the coast.
Yeah,
we came through here, Compania Sound, yeah, as Carla says, it was right out. It was more or less right out here, wasn't it, Carla? So right about here.
Yeah. So yeah, it was pretty exciting. This area is usually so rough that we wouldn't get out that far. Yeah. So it was just everything was kind of aligning. The weather was perfect and everything.
Look at that.
Oh my God.
There you go.
The chances of people finding a bottle like this, it's unimaginable. I mean, there's so much out in the ocean that you just pass by. The chances of finding a bottle, just seeing a bottle, are so low. You know, everything kind of had come together. The skies were clear. There was no wind. We had the engines off and we weren't moving at the time, where we happened to be right near it. And you know, it was on your mind. It just, everything came together. There was a line in the original kind of letter describing the project that said, "We're now connected." And I think that's what struck home the most for me, because there are these people that you've never met, living a life, you know, on the other side of the world, doing something completely different that you know very little about. And all of a sudden there's a connection, not because you were in the same place at the same time. You might have never overlapped and never had an opportunity to see one another. You know, once in a lifetime, I doubt I'll ever find a message again. I'm inspired that next time I'm on the water, I have to throw one, because I feel like there's some kind of karmic circle that'll happen, and as if mine will ever get found, but you never know.